What's up, Glam fam? Welcome back to my channel, and it's me, the Glam God, aka Marcus Randall, and we are back with another video, honey. This is the second one, bro. We're back. But before we get into this video, I need you guys to hit that like button because it helps me out a lot, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, and also the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my updated face-based routine. I've been playing around a lot with a bunch of different products with my face lately. I really honestly didn't know what I was doing when I first started doing makeup a couple years ago. It was just all over the place. Like, I'll insert pictures. Like a mess. It was terrible. Ooh. But I'm growing and I'm learning, and I've learned a lot of stuff since I've been in the beauty community. You know, some good, some bad, some techniques that I didn't necessarily hold on to. But now I feel like I've gotten to a place where I have perfected the base that I like for myself. I know this isn't gonna be for everybody, and if it's not, if you are one of those, you know, girls that like natural glam or BB cream or just regular stuff, this is not gonna be for you. This is gonna be for the girls that get it. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. Obviously you don't get it because you're not that girl. Got it?
With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this video, girl, because I'm excited for it. We back. Y'all, we are gonna go ahead and start with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is my tried and true, honey. I love this primer, guys. It's so amazing. Milk always makes the best. I mean, I have not found another primer yet that is what's really gonna do me like Miss Milky does me, honey. Okay, so I've applied my Milk Primer, and what I'm gonna do next is go in with a setting powder. This is gonna be the Dennis Myricks setting powder. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is a bit excessive, but do not apply this powder like this. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, I applied an ungodly amount of powder on my face. See, it's smoking, girl. It's smoking in here. What is going on? Ah! Okay, right here, guys, I'm kind of fixing up my brow because you know I have a blonde brow. We go get into these brows a little bit because I'm in distress. So I applied way too much powder on my face. Don't do that. I like to put the powder on my face before because it kind of keeps everything set in place and it helps it not move. So yeah. So now what we're gonna do is just go ahead and apply this foundation onto my face. This is in the shade Peanut Butter. We're just gonna really get in there, make sure we're getting in the neck, do all of that fun stuff. And using this cream brush that I got from Lunar Beauty, I'm just gonna buff out the foundation. And now we're gonna get to my concealer combo. Okay, guys, so now we are gonna go ahead and tap into the concealers. I like to kind of do like an ombre effect when it comes to this. I go in with medium neutral, and I know that's like a really bright tone. I like a bright under eye. I know some people don't. I know some people just don't get it, and that's fine. But I'll just do a little bit of the light neutral right here on the inside, and then I'm gonna go in with the medium sand and kind of hit everything else around there. And right here, you're just seeing me place the concealer where I like to place it. Give this a little lift too, right up here. And this is what you should be giving. I know the placement isn't perfect, but you know. To finish it out, I like to go in with Benefit and 10 and just kind of bring back a little bit more of a natural skin tone to me. To this, I know a lot of people are like placement. So for this next step, I'm gonna take a Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pack from the center, blend those shades together, fuse them together as much as you can. And I leave the inner corner for the very, very last part of it, and I kind of bring it back onto the eye too. Really pack it in. I like to bring it up onto this eye as well. And I go ahead and repeat this process on the other side of the face until I get the blend of my liking. With another Real Techniques brush, what I'm going to do is go into Kunafa, and I'm just going to tap into her, and then we're just going to go ahead and set that concealer everywhere we put the concealer with Kunafa. That's what we're going to do. We're going to set it with that Kunafa shade. This is what you should have at this point. So now that the face base is done, what I'm going to do is go into the Outer Dimension palette, and we're going to go into Dark Sky, and we are going to contour these cheeks, and we're just going to tap on a little much. I still haven't mastered that yet, but we're just going to really contour. Really going to make sure we're hitting these cheeks hard, honey, because I like my contour nice. So we're going to contour, and we're going to make sure we're hitting all of our areas just so we can bring some dimension back into this mug, honey. I'm gonna go in with the Glowish Bronzer from Huda Beauty. It is in the shade Rich, 05 Rich, and it's a bronzing powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into her, and we are gonna bronze. Okay, this is definitely a Holy Grail product. She applies so good. I'm obsessed with this bronzer. If you don't have it, you need to check it out immediately. So now that we have a contoured and bronzed, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and go back in with Dark Sky, and we are going to start contouring my nose. I'm going to tap into that, and we are just going to hit the bridge of the nose, and we are going to pull that down. Should we buff it in a little bit, and we're going to lighten it up, so don't worry about that. Really focusing on the angles that you want to hit, and I like to kind of blend it into the brow too, just so it just looks a little bit more natural. We're gonna go into Deep Sky, and I'm gonna kind of lighten that up a bit, and we are gonna just diffuse it. Now what I'm gonna do is go back into that palette, and I'm gonna brighten, and we are gonna start with Yellow Sky first. I'm gonna just go under my eye with Yellow Sky, and we're gonna tap, and we're just gonna make it brighter. And on the mouth area as well, so we can brighten that up. Then also we are going to do the forehead, so just tapping into that Yellow Sky shade, brightening up those areas that we want to be more seen and more embellished. What I'm gonna do is we're just gonna really be careful with this, and we're gonna place these powders where we want our contour to be defined. And we're gonna pull that up into the eye too, so we can see that. I like to take my time with this process and just really like enjoy it. Like if you rush it, you're gonna hate it. So just take your time. Over here, we like to keep it fun and flirty, okay? That's just it. What I'm gonna do is go back in with Yellow Sky, and we're just gonna cut this with a puff, just so we can define this contour just a little bit more. Just like that. The cut is deadly, girl. Deadly. A little bit more dimension to my looks and the makeup that I do, and define this contour just a little bit more. So much versatility in a lot of products that you use, so you don't necessarily always have to use products for what they were marketed for. If they work in a certain way for you, use them how they work for you. Don't use them how it works for somebody else or for them, because this might not always work the same way for you. It might work a different way for somebody else. So don't let somebody tell you that this is how the product's supposed to be used. You can use makeup however you want to use makeup. If something works better as a brightener, or something works better as a concealer, or something works better as a setting powder, you can do whatever you want with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dust this off a little bit. I'm going to do a little dusting. So now what I'm going to do is I have dipped into the Lunar Beauty Stargaze and Soleil, and I just kind of layered them up just to give me a little bit of a little blush. His nose a little bit too with some of this blush. And I'm feeling like I want to be a little flossy today, so I'm going to go in with some Artist Couture and Conceited highlight. To kind of like tap it up here a little bit too. Okay guys, so I think we have everything applied to the face that I typically would like to apply. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go off camera, throw on a lash and a lip, and we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the final look. Oop, lied to y'all again. I want to show you guys me applying this lip liner. It's my struggle. This is my struggle lips. I need to get better with this, but this lip liner is so good. It's from Juvia's Place. And boom, I did my little lip combo, and yes ma'am, I was feeling the fantasy girl. But let's pop on a lash and woo, honey. But let's get into these brows, honey, because they are uneven Steven, honey. They're not twins, but they are definitely sisters, but we love a sibling in this house. But the mug is stamped. Oh my god, she's giving Willy Wonka right now with this wonky ass lash. Whoa, yikes. Okay guys, so this is pretty much it. I'm really obsessed with my new face-based routine. You can always find different uses for the makeup that you have, and that might help you consolidate your makeup. You don't have to use so many different things. You know, I like to do that. I like to play around with different things. If I have a powder, I can get away with using it as a setting powder, I'm gonna use it as a setting powder. If I have a lipstick that I could use as a color corrector, I'm gonna use it as a color corrector, because guess what? Makeup is versatile. If you like makeup, just explore, try different things. You never know, you might find something that works for you. So that's what's the most important thing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe one more time if you enjoyed it. And I think that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.